Imagine this. You are standing in front of a very tall building. The sun is bright, and the windows are like mirrors. You look at your reflection. You are wearing your best clothes. You look professional. You look ready. Your heart is beating fast. Thump, thump, thump. You take a deep breath. Today is the day. Today is your first day at your new job. This is the moment you dreamed about in 2026. This is the result of your hard work. You studied, you practiced, you followed the 1% rule every single day, and now you are here. Hello, my name is Emma. I am so happy to share this journey with you. If you are listening to my voice, it means you want more from your life. You want career growth. You want to learn English to change your world. And I am here to tell you that you can do it. Today, I want to tell you about my first day at my dream job. It was not easy. I was very nervous. I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I did not need an alarm clock because my brain was already awake. I went to the kitchen and I made a cup of black coffee in my red mug. I sat at the table and I looked out the window. I told myself, Emma, you are ready. You are smart. You are capable. I arrived at the office building at 8:45 a.m. I was 15 minutes early because I wanted to be perfect. I walked through the big glass doors. The lobby was very large and very clean. I saw a woman at the reception desk. Her name was Maria. She had a kind smile. I said, "Hello, my name is Emma, and today is my first day." She looked at her computer and said, "Welcome, Emma. We are very happy to have you here." She gave me a plastic badge with my name and my photo. I put the badge on my shirt. I felt like a different person. I felt like a professional. I took the elevator to the 10th floor. When the doors opened, I saw a big, open office. There were many desks and many people. I heard the sound of typing and the sound of people talking in English. My boss, Mrs. Miller, came to meet me. She shook my hand. Her hand was warm and strong. She said, "Emma, come with me. I will show you your desk." We walked past many people. I saw my desk. It was near a big window with a view of the park. On the desk, there was a new laptop and a notebook. There was also a small plant in a white pot. Mrs. Miller said, "This is your space. Take your time to get comfortable." I sat in my new chair. It was very soft. I opened my laptop and I saw my name on the screen. I felt a sense of victory. I remembered all the nights I spent to study English. I remembered the times I wanted to quit, but I did not quit. And now I am sitting in this beautiful office. My colleague, Mark, came to my desk. He is the person I told you about before. He is very tall and very friendly. He said, "Hello, Emma. Welcome to the team. Do you need any help?" I said, "Thank you, Mark. I'm just a little bit nervous." He laughed and said, "Do not worry. We were all nervous on our first day." He showed me how to use the printer and where to find the best tea in the kitchen. The morning was very busy. I had to learn many new things. I had to meet many new people. Every time I met someone new, I introduced myself in English. I said, "Hello, I'm Emma. I'm the new marketing assistant." It felt amazing to use my English in a real office. I realized that my practice was working. All those hours of listening to the English speaking club were paying off. I understood what people were saying to me. I could answer their questions. I was not perfect, but I was communicating. This is the goal of learning a language. It is not about being perfect. It is about being brave. At noon, I sat at my desk and I looked at my small plant. I thought about the 1% rule. Today, I learned how to use the company software. That is my 1% for today. Tomorrow, I will learn something else. This is how you build a career. You do not become a manager in one day. You become a manager by doing small things every day with discipline. You are doing the same thing right now. You are listening to this long story. You are training your ears. You are building your vocabulary. You are growing. The sun is shining through the window, and the office is full of energy. I am typing on my keyboard, and I am feeling proud. I am a part of this company. I am a part of the global world. I look at my phone for a second, and I see that 67.9% of people are just wasting time today, but not me, and not you. We are working for our future. We are working for our dreams in 2026. This is just the beginning of my day at work, and it is just the beginning of our masterclass. I have so much more to tell you. I want to tell you about my first meeting and the big project I started. I want to tell you about the challenges I faced and how I solved them using my English skills. Stay with me. Keep listening to my voice. You are doing an amazing job. I'm Emma, and I am so proud to be your partner in this journey to success. The clock on my computer screen now says 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. My first day at my dream job is officially over. I feel a strange mix of emotions. I am tired, yes. My brain feels full of new information, new names, and new English words. But I also feel a deep sense of peace. I feel like I finally belong somewhere important. I look at my desk one last time. I see my blue notebook. It is full of notes from the meeting and the call with New York. I see my small plant. It looks like it is resting now. I pack my bag slowly. I put my laptop inside. I put my notebook and my black pen in the side pocket. I take my empty red mug to the kitchen and I wash it. I want everything to be clean and ready for tomorrow. I say goodbye to Sarah. She says, "Great job today, Emma. See you tomorrow." I say goodbye to Mark. He gives me a thumbs up. I walk to the elevator. When the doors open, I step inside and I see my reflection in the mirror. I look at the girl in the mirror. She is not the same girl who woke up this morning. She is more confident. She is a professional. She is a success in 2026. I walk out of the big office building. The evening air is cool and fresh. The city is full of lights now. Thousands of yellow windows, red car lights, and blue street lamps. It is beautiful. I start to walk towards the bus stop. I do not take my phone out of my pocket. I know that 67.9% of people are looking at their screens right now, scrolling through social media, wasting their time. But I want to be present. I want to feel this moment. I want to enjoy my victory. While I walk, I think about the journey. I think about you. I know why you are listening to this. You are listening because you have a dream too. You want to change your life. You want career growth. You want to be able to speak English without fear. And I want to tell you something very important. My first day was a success not because I am a genius. It was a success because I was consistent. I followed the 1% rule for many months before today. I arrive at my home. I open the door and I feel the warmth. I take off my shoes and I put on my blue slippers. I go to my living room and I sit in my favorite chair. I am very tired, but I do not go to sleep yet. I have one final secret to share with you. This is the one thing I do every single night to stay on track. I take my success journal. It is a small book where I write my thoughts. Every night before I sleep, I write 3 things. First, I write one thing I learned today. Today, I learned how to talk to a client in New York. Second, I write one mistake I made. Today, I forgot the name of a new software. Third, I write one goal for tomorrow. Tomorrow, I want to speak more in the morning meeting. This simple habit takes only 5 minutes. It is my 1% for the evening. It helps my brain stay focused on growth. It turns my mistakes into lessons. It makes me ready for the next day. This is how you build a life of success. You do it step by step, word by word, day by day. I look at the clock. It is late. I am ready to sleep. But before I close my eyes, I want to say thank you. Thank you for staying with me until the end of this story. Thank you for being a member of the English Speaking Club. You are not just a listener, you are a student of life. You are a person with a bright future in 2026. Every minute you spent listening to my voice today was an investment in your future. You are now better than you were when you started. Your ears are sharper, your vocabulary is bigger, your mind is stronger. Do not stop now. Tomorrow is a new opportunity to be 1% better. I will be here for you. Sarah will be here. Mark will be here. We are all moving forward together. The world is quiet now. I feel happy. I feel ready for my second day. I know that English is my bridge to a beautiful life, and I am crossing that bridge with confidence. You are crossing it too. I am proud of you. I believe in you. Keep dreaming, keep practicing, and never, ever give up. Good night, my friend. See you in the next lesson. The afternoon sun is now very warm. It shines directly onto my desk. I feel a little bit tired because I am learning so many new things. My brain is working very hard today. It is 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. I look at my computer screen and I see a new message. It is from Mrs. Miller. She says, "Emma, please call our client in New York. They have a question about our new marketing plan." My heart starts to beat very fast again. Thump, thump, thump. A phone call? In English? With a person from New York? This is my first big challenge. Speaking in a meeting is one thing, but speaking on the phone is different. You cannot see the person's face. You cannot see their hands. It is just a voice. I feel a little bit afraid. I think to myself, maybe I cannot do this. Maybe my English is not good enough. But then I stop. I take a deep breath. I remember the 1% rule. I am not perfect, but I am 1% better than I was yesterday. I have my notebook. I have my favorite pen. I write down some simple phrases. "Hello, this is Emma. How can I help you? Can you please speak slowly?" These are my tools. These are my weapons for success in 2026. I pick up the phone. I dial the number 1, 2, 3. I hear the ringing sound. Ring, ring. A man answers the phone. He has a very strong American accent. He speaks fast. He says, "Hello, this is John from New York. How are you today?" I feel a moment of panic, but I stay calm. I say, "Hello, John. This is Emma from the marketing department. I'm very good, thank you. How are you?" We start to talk. John has many questions. Sometimes I do not understand every word, but I do not stop. I say, "I'm sorry, John. Can you repeat that slowly, please?" He says, "Of course, Emma, no problem." He repeats the question. I understand him now. I give him the information. I use my simple English. I am direct and I am honest. We talk for 10 minutes. At the end of the call, John says, "Thank you, Emma. You were very helpful. Have a great day." I put down the phone. I feel like a champion. I did it. I had a real business conversation with a client in New York. This is a huge victory for my career growth. I realized that the challenge was not the language. The challenge was my fear. Once I pushed past the fear, everything became easy. This is a lesson for you, too. Do not let fear stop you. If you are afraid to study English or speak English, just do it anyway. The fear will disappear. It is now 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. The day is almost over. I'm finishing my last task. I am organizing my files on the computer. I feel a sense of peace. I look at my small plant on the desk. It looks happy in the sunlight. Suddenly, Mrs. Miller walks to my desk. She is not alone. She is with a man I do not know. He is wearing a very expensive suit. He looks very important. Mrs. Miller says, "Emma, I want you to meet Mr. Anderson. He is the director of our global office." I stand up quickly. Mr. Anderson looks at me and smiles. He says, "Mrs. Miller told me about you, Emma. She said you are a very hard worker and your English is excellent for your first day. She said you handled the New York call perfectly." I am shocked. I did not know she was listening. Mr. Anderson continues, "We are looking for people who are dedicated to growth. We need people who follow the 1% rule. Tomorrow, I want you to join us for a special project. It's a big opportunity." I cannot believe it. A big opportunity on my first day? I say, "Thank you so much, Mr. Anderson. I am very excited and I am ready to work hard." He shakes my hand and walks away. I sit back down in my chair. I feel like I'm in a dream. This is why we learn English. We learn it because it opens doors we cannot even see. It brings surprises that change our lives. The office is starting to get quiet now. People are packing their bags. They're going home to their families. But I stay for 5 more minutes. I want to enjoy this feeling. I want to remember this moment forever. I am a professional. I am a success. I am a member of the English Speaking Club. If you are still listening to my voice, please remember this story. Your big surprise is coming too. Your big opportunity is waiting for you in 2026. You just need to be ready. You need to keep listening to these stories. You need to keep practicing. You are doing an amazing job today. You are a winner. Stay with me for the final part of my day. I will tell you how I celebrated my first day and the one thing I did before I went to sleep to stay on track. Keep going. You are almost there. The office is very busy now. I hear the sound of telephones and the sound of the printer. It is 11 o'clock, 11 a.m. Mrs. Miller walks to my desk again. She has a big smile. She says, "Emma, it is time for our morning meeting. Please come to the conference room." I take my blue notebook and my black pen. I stand up and I follow her. The conference room is very large. It has a long glass table and 12 comfortable chairs. I see my colleagues there. I see Mark, I see a woman named Sarah, and I see a man named David. They are all looking at their laptops. I sit down next to Mark. I feel a little bit small, but I tell myself, you belong here. Mrs. Miller starts the meeting. She speaks in English. She talks about our goals for 2026. She says, we want to grow. We want to be the best in our industry. We want to help our customers. I listen very carefully. I focus on every word. Sometimes she speaks fast, but I do not panic. I remember my training at the English Speaking Club. I look at the whiteboard. She is drawing a graph. The line on the graph is going up. This is a sign of success. This is a sign of growth. I write the word growth in my notebook. I write the word opportunity. Suddenly, Mrs. Miller looks at me. She says, "Emma, what do you think about our new project?" My heart stops for 1 second. Everyone is looking at me. The room is very quiet. I take a deep breath. I remember the 1% rule. I do not need to speak perfectly. I only need to be brave. I say, "I think the project is very interesting. I think we can reach many people. I think it is a great opportunity for our team." I speak slowly. I speak clearly. Mrs. Miller smiles and says, "Thank you, Emma. I agree." I feel a wave of happiness. I did it. I spoke English in a real meeting. I was afraid, but I did it anyway. This is how you win. This is how you build your career growth. The meeting ends at 12 o'clock, 12 p.m. I go back to my desk with Mark. He says, "Emma, you did a great job in the meeting. Your English is very good." I say, "Thank you, Mark. I am practicing every day." He says, "That is the secret. Practice is the key to everything." We go to the office kitchen together. The kitchen is very modern. It has a big refrigerator and a coffee machine. I see Sarah there. She is making a salad. We all sit at a round table. We talk about our lives. Sarah asks me, "Where are you from, Emma?" I tell her about my home. I tell her about my family. We talk about our hobbies. Sarah likes to go to the gym. Mark likes to play video games. I tell them I like to study English and read books. Talking to my colleagues is a different kind of practice. It is not like a book, it is real life. I have to listen to different accents, I have to think fast, but I feel relaxed because they are friendly. I realize that people do not care if I make a mistake. They only care about communication. They want to know me. They want to be my friends. This is a big lesson for me. Do not be afraid of mistakes. Mistakes are just steps on the ladder of success. After lunch, I go back to my desk. Mrs. Miller gives me my first real task. She says, "Emma, please write a short email to our partners in London." I look at the screen. I feel a little bit nervous again. Writing is different from speaking. I want to be professional. I open my notebook and I look at the phrases I learned. I start to type. "Dear partners, I am writing to introduce myself. My name is Emma, and I am the new marketing assistant. I am very happy to work with you." I read the email 3 times. I check the grammar, I check the spelling, I click the send button. Another victory, another 1% for today. I look around the office and I see everyone working hard. I feel proud to be here. I look at my mobile phone. I see that 67.9% of people are probably watching videos of cats right now, but I am here. I am building a life. I am building a career in 2026. Every minute I spend in this office is a minute of learning. Every conversation is a lesson. I am not the same person I was this morning. I am stronger. I am more confident. If you are listening to me right now, please do not give up. Maybe you are at your home or in your car. Maybe you feel that English is too hard. But look at me. I started where you are. I was afraid to speak. I was afraid to fail. But I stayed persistent. I followed the 1% rule every day. And now I am writing emails to London. Now I am speaking in meetings. You can do this too. Your first day at your dream job is coming. It is waiting for you in the future. You just need to keep going. You are doing an amazing job. Stay with me because I have more to tell you. I want to tell you about the end of my first day and the big surprise I had before I went home. Keep listening, keep learning. You are a star.